good Saturday night from the coffee shop slash 24-hour gas station slash place to come and get out of the house on a Saturday night. I had something that's just kind of been on my mind lately, and that's just, everybody wants to know what everybody's looking for when it comes to somebody or finding somebody. We all want to be with someone we're attracted to, but we know that attraction by itself means nothing. And there's been I'm sure you have, like me, you've seen people that you were initially thought, wow, what I wouldn't give to be with that person, and then they opened their mouth and you thought, oh wow, I would not ever want to be with that person. There's one thing that I think is the tell-all about when you meet the right one, and that is that you will feel comfortable. I remember being with Lisa. It was just wonderful. I mean, I could, whether she came up and I gave her a hug, or we held hands, or sat next to her on the couch, I could just literally melt into her, and I miss that. I enjoyed that so much. There's nothing like being connected to someone, and you can be walking through a massive crowd of people, but when your eyes lock, your face instantly lights up. I mean, that's just one of the most wonderful things in life, and that's one thing that people haven't lost somebody they can't wrap their head around. They say, well, come to this, we'll be with a bunch of people, come to this dinner or this, that, and it besides the hurt of being around happy couples, it's just you can be around a mass of humanity and still feel as alone as if you were in a place completely isolated from everybody. So just remember that in this time of loneliness, don't give up, and don't settle. I've said for years that if tall, dark, and handsome is what you truly long for, then never settle for short, cute, and funny, because you would eventually find yourself looking over the fence at a later date. And remember that there's a lot of people where you are, and I think it's great that Wendy Grimes and these other people that get around and do stuff, and they get these people together and at least try to have fun and mixers where people can meet and enjoy one another. But just remember that we're all out there in this, and that we kind of got each other's backs. And when you're having a bad day, you can find someone to lift you up, and when someone's having a bad day, you can lift them up. And that God hasn't forgotten us, and that if He has put that desire in your heart for someone, I truly believe He will fill that desire in the right time and in the right way. I think we can look back in our lives and realize that there was probably a time before we met who we lost that we thought we would never find somebody good, that everybody just wanted one thing, that the world was full of jerks and buttholes and all that stuff. And God's not forgotten where we are at. He's not turned a deaf ear to our prayers, and He still has a plan. So just stay strong, and don't give up, and don't settle, and don't take the world's way out and just go have fun expecting that there's not going to be any consequences, because that's just not reality.